Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful city of Göppingen. Welcome to the LIQUI MOLY EHF Cup Finals. Also, big welcome to all fans watching us live on EHF TV and on our social media channels. It's a big draw day in the European Club Handball today, as we are not only staging this draw in Göppingen, but also the 4 teams who qualified for the Velux EHF Final Four draw will learn their semi-final opponents in about 1 hour in Cologne. Let's start with the introduction of the people sitting here with me at the table. First of all, a special welcome to the person who is actually hosting the whole event in this lovely building of Rathaus, a town hall in Göppingen, and is the mayor of the city of Göppingen, Mr. Guido Till. Also for the EHF, we have Markus Glaser. He is the EHF Chief Sports Officer. And on the opposite side of the table, representing Frischhaus Göppingen, is sitting Gerd Höfele. So for the opening of the press conference, I would like to ask Mr. Mayor for his welcome words.
Dear Mr. Glaser, dear members of the EHF team, dear Gerd Höfele, Production Manager of the LIQUI MOLY EHF Cup Finals, and dear members of the final teams, dear representatives to the press. I would like to express my most heartily welcome to Germany and to the city of Göppingen to you. Here you find a heart-warmly Swabian town with nearly 60,000 inhabitants. Göppingen is a vivid industrial town amidst its impressive landscape called the Swabian Alp. We are, I hope, in the high potential region of Stuttgart, situated exactly in the middle between Stuttgart and Ulm, and having central functions for hinterland inhabited by about 200,000 people. Göppingen is a sportive city, approximately 23,000 club members, including around 5,500 children and young people, actively participate in 120 sports in around 70 clubs and organizations. But mainly we have a great tradition in handball, and Göppingen is the only town in Germany which has a male as well as a female team playing in the Premier League. And that is why we are called a handball capital. We are glad to have the Men's EHF Cup this year here in Göppingen. This is a great event for our city, and you will see that we have a lot of enthusiastic fans. I am really looking forward for the final matches. We, the city, our district, and team from Frischhaus Göppingen are doing everything to organize a great handball event. But today, we are really excited which final parts and triggered. I do hope that you are enjoying your stay in Göppingen, and I wish the whole final playings a lot of success. Once again, you are very welcome here in Göppingen, hier in der Hohenstaufenstadt Göppingen. Willkommen, danke.
Thank you very much for the kind welcome. Let's move on to Markus Glaser, the EHF Chief Sports Officer. What is the view of the EHF towards the tournament?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. First of all, it's a big pleasure for the EHF to be here in the city of Göppingen. And of course, a special welcome goes to the 4 participating teams. They had to fight all over the season in a long way, and we have 4 excellent teams here. Saint Raphael, who reached the final tournament for the first time in history. I think we could all observe what a superb second half they delivered on Saturday in Melsungen to be here today. Of course, SC Magdeburg has never been part of the EHF Cup in the format that we do it now, but they won the EHF Cup in the former format and also the EHF Champions League. Of course, many of you might remember that back in 2002. And then we have the 2 winners here of the last 2 editions of the EHF Cup. It was Füchse Berlin who won the title in their own arena in 2015. And of course, then Frischhoff Göppingen, who took the title last year in a big final, I think, in Nantes, where they won against the home team. So they are actually the defending champion. And by this, we have the 2 defending champions of the last 2 seasons here in the event. Göppingen, of course, has always been a big tradition in handball. Passionate fans and a very ambitious management who is working a lot for handball. The European Handball Federation and EHF Marketing was happy to say yes to the bid of the club in December. We had no doubts that this is going to be a big event here, and the things or the information that we receive even before today is a proof for this decision. Ticket selling is going very well. We can expect, I think, a sold-out arena at the end. We also have title sponsor with LIQUI MOLY for the EHF Cup finals, which I think is a very good step as well. That means overall, when you look at the EHF Cup, the men's EHF Cup from an EHF perspective, I think the format is a success. The format of the matches during the season is a success, and I'm sure that the finals here in the city will once again underline this in the same way. We have 60 teams that are normally applying for the competition in the summer. We had attractive matches, and I think this will continue in the same way, and not only for the audience here in the arena, but also for all the people watching it in internet and on TV. We introduced the same format also for the Women's EHF Cup, which has also a significance, I think, here in the region. We are not playing an EHF Cup finals with the Women's EHF Cup. We do it with home and away. And of course, the team of Bietigheim, not far away from here, will actually play the first leg of the Women's EHF Cup finals on the coming weekend against the team of Rostov from Russia. So from an EHF point of view, we are really happy to be here. Everything is running really well. We have good partners on the side of the club, and we are convinced that this is going to be a big success and really a handball festival in about 3 weeks' time. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, Markus. Now it's turn for the defending champions and the host and Mr. Hoffele.
Thank you. Dear Mr. Till, Mr. Glaser and Mr. Brinzak, dear members of the participating teams and media representatives, I wish you a warm welcome to the Handball City Göppingen to all of you. It's a great honor for Frischhoff Göppingen to be the host of the LIQUI MOLY EHF Cup Finals on the 20th and the 21st of May 2017 in the EWS Arena. We are sure that this tournament is in good hands in Göppingen, because the whole city and the whole region, with other words, the whole area, has a very long handball tradition, and so many people are fascinated of this sport in general and especially of Frischhoff Göppingen. Frischhoff is the only club in Germany with 4 teams in the first league. Not only the men, but also the women, and both youth teams under 19 are playing on the highest national level. Therefore, we feel like being the handball capital. Since the decision in December 2016, we are looking forward to this weekend in May, and we are working very hard to organize a great European tournament with an attractive program in and outside the EWS arena, with some special additional side events. We are very proud that we can present a top title sponsor with LIQUI MOLY. It is the first time that the organizer of this event has sold the naming right. It is not only the goal of the event to find out which team will win the EHF Cup title, but also to celebrate an emotional, international, fair handball party with all the fans which will come into the EWS arena in these 2 days. It seems like all 4 qualified teams of Sorafel, Berlin, Magdeburg and Göppingen are perform well and are able to do this and have the possibility to win the EHF Cup title. So we can hopefully expect close teams, close matches and handball sports on a very high international level. May the best team win. I hope that all handball fans who will visit Göppingen enjoy great games and have a fantastic weekend here in Göppingen. Thank you for listening and for your attention.
Many thanks, Gert. All these gentlemen will be at your disposal right after the official part of the draw event. If any interviews or questions, requests are there from your side, dear colleagues. I will just quickly add some information media related. We are expecting around 150 journalists at the LIQUI MOLY EHF Cup Finals on 20th and 21st of May in the EWS arena. And important for you is to know that the accreditation will close already this Friday. So if you haven't submitted your request, please do so in time. Also, when planning a trip to Göppingen, be aware that we are starting with the media activities already on Friday early afternoon with the media calls with players and coaches and also open training sessions. So now we are closer to the draw, to the most exciting part of today's event. But before we carry on, let's enjoy a quick look on the most exciting scenes of the competition so far. Yes, so that was a quick appetizer for what we can expect from the final tournament in about a fortnight. And we are lucky enough to have two actors who will take the floor in the EWS arena at the LIQUI MOLY EHF Cup Finals. And these are the Frischau Göppingen stalwart players, Tim Knoile and Daniel Fontaine. How are you guys?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's fine.
Tim, shall we start with a quick question? We just saw some great moments of the season up to this point. What were your personal biggest victories or actions or goals for Frischau Göppingen? How did you see the season so far?
I think this season the victory of Granollers at our arena was very good for us to become very well in this competition. So I think this victory is very important. Was very important for us.
In sport, we always say that to win a title is much easier than to defend one. However, Frischau Göppingen are currently on a 10-game winning streak, so it doesn't look like you are going to have any problems. Or what can you say to that?
Yes, you are right, but I think the EHF Cup has its own rules, so you don't know what comes. So we have to fight every game and for every goal. So this competition has his own roads and routes, and we have to fight.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Which teams have impressed you so far most in the competition? As my colleague Markus said, there were almost or over 60 teams on the starting grid. So which left the biggest impression on you?
I think that a few teams impressed me during the group phase, but Saint Raphael was the most impressive team. They beat Berlin in the group phase and in the quarterfinal against Melsung 2 times. And I think Saint Raphael is the most impressive team now.
Thank you. Would you like to share your wish opponent or the opponent who you would like to avoid in the semifinals?
If we want to win this title, we have to beat everything, all. But maybe we can play against the German team in the half final, and we have a international final against Saint Raphael.
Excellent. That sounds like a plan. Thank you very much to both of you, and all the best to both of you. Now we are finally ready to start with the draw itself, and I invite you, Mr. Mayor, to take the podium again together with Markus Glaser, the EHF Chief Sports Officer. They will both together conduct the draw. As you already can see on the table, it is going to be a pretty straightforward affair. There is just one pot with 4 balls in a very attractive checkered colors. This is a newest innovation of our competition department. And there is no protection whatsoever. So teams from the same country can meet each other, and also the teams from the same group of the group phase, which is the case of Füchse Berlin and San Rafael, who met in Group A. To make the draw more interesting, we will first draw position 1 in both pairings, and only then we will proceed to the position 2. So, Mr. Mayor, may I ask you to start with the draw?
San Rafael.
So we are starting with the brand new team at the EHF Cup Finals, San Rafael Handball, which will take position 1 in the semi-final pairing 1. And which team will go to the position 1 in the semi-final 2?
SC Magdeburg.
So it's SC Magdeburg, the former winner of this competition from 2007, and also the only Champions League winner among all these teams when they won in 2002. Just for your information, according to the regulations, the teams drawn first in each pairing have the right to choose the color of their playing shirts in the semi-final. So now we are ready to learn the names of the opponents. So
Füchse Berlin.
Füchse Berlin, they go to position 2 in the semi-final 1. So we already had this encounter in this season. They already played against each other in the group phase, sharing the scores, winning. They both won the home games.
And Frischhauf Göppingen.
Frischhauf Göppingen goes to the position 2 in the semi-final pairing 2. Just one important information. The order of matches, as you can see them here on the screen, might be different to an actual playing order at a tournament, as there might be a change after consulting the best options with our TV partners. I think it was a good job by the gentlemen, and we are ready to carry on with the live reactions of the club representatives, and I would like to invite the representatives of San Rafael and Füchse Berlin to the podium with me. So we have Stefan Gütter from Füchse Berlin and Emeric Bayasson from San Rafael. Emeric, San Rafael, if you want to claim your first international trophy, you have to defeat 2 German teams. Is this task feasible at all?
I think we are playing for that. Never mind we will play against us. If we want to win a title, it's for everybody the same. You have to win against each team. So yes, it will be 100% 2 German team if we want to succeed.
During your playing career, you were considered one of the defensive specialists. When you have a look on the teams here in Göppingen, which teams present themselves with a really good defense?
I think they all have good defense. I should have said MT Melsungen is a very hard defense, and sometimes a little too much. But now I think Berlin and Magdeburg have very, very good defense too.
Thank you very much. Stefan, your first reaction to the draw? You're playing against San Rafael?
Yeah, we had two matches each other, and one win and one lost match, and so we will see who is the best team.
This is a very extraordinary situation that we have already no teams in the Champions League, and one of the German teams here, if they win the trophy, they could be the best placed European team in Germany. So is Füchse Berlin ready for the task?
First of all, I must say that we are very happy to be back in the Final Four tournament after a 1-year break, and we had a very long and strong way with 2 qualification rounds against Chambéry and Valognes, and a very hard group with San Rafael, GOG and Ribnica, and at least Tatabánya. But we are ready for the Final Four, and we will see what happens on this weekend.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Now I would like to invite the second semi-final pairings representatives, the coach of Frischa Göppingen, Magnus Andersson, and the managing director of SC Magdeburg, Marc-Henrik Schmidt. Welcome. So Göppingen can become the first team to defend the title in this new format of the competition. You won 12 months ago. Can you compare your teams 12 months ago and now? Is your current team stronger?
I hope so. It's our dream, but it's very difficult. It's 4 very good teams. We'll see what's happened. I think against Magdeburg in the first game, I said first game because I hope that we shall also play the last game Sunday. But this will be very, very difficult, but we shall make our best.
What about Magdeburg? They are doing much better currently in Bundesliga than you. Are you going to punch above your weight? Who is going to be the favorite?
It's difficult to say, but Magdeburg and Berlin play very good in the Bundesliga. In the moment we don't play so well, but we in the EHF this year we play very well. So I hope that we can also the last couple of weeks also play very well here in the EHF.
Thank you, Marc-Henrik. First of all, are you happy, sad, whatever, with the semi-final opponent?
Yeah, so first we are very happy to be here in Göppingen, and it's the first time we go to this kind of tournament. And yes, we have four teams on the same level, and we will come to Göppingen to go to the titles. This is a big goal, and I think every team has a possibility to win the title. Göppingen is a defender, and we are looking forward to be here.
When it comes to the result in 2017, there is no team better in Germany than Magdeburg. So what is the secret of this successful string?
Yeah, we have some problems in the beginning of the season in Bundesliga, but over the time we are built a team, and we are very close together at the moment, and it's some good matches in a row. But I think it's a totally different competition when we come to the finals. And I think every team has a possibility to win. We also, and Göppingen play at home in their home arena. This will be a special atmosphere, and we are looking forward, and it will be an amazing weekend here.
I was told that you have some players who are not shaving themselves, and they believe that this is the reason why they are winning. Is it true?
Yeah, they're looking like Vikings, and I hope, but you too, you also, and I hope that the beards will be in their faces after the final also.
Thank you very much, both of you, and good luck in the tournament. So that's it from us in Göppingen. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget, we are starting in a few minutes with the Velux EHF Final Four draw in Cologne, so don't miss that, and come back and tune in to our channels soon. Have a nice day and goodbye.